I'm just saying they should insert something in the anal.
Okay.
So U.S. to require proof of COVID-19 vaccination for international travel. Starting in November, all international travelers entering in the U.S. will be required to show proof of full vaccination and a negative COVID-19 test. Now, I know that you're happy about this.
Uh, oh yeah, I'm ecstatic. Can you tell by the look in my face? Is that what gave it away?
Yeah, definitely. So, as for the current vaccination situation within the US, there's still quite a bit of work left to be done. The CDC is now reporting that around 55% of the total US population is fully vaccinated. 55%. There's over 360 million people in that country.
That's crazy.
Thanks to still rampant spreading of misinformation, including from public figures, Nicki Minaj, with a wide reach, the fight to increase
Why you gotta
vaccination
attack the
rates.
queen, bro? What about Joe Rogan? Why you always leave out the man? Why you always blaming women, bro? Why you? Why?
And Joe Rogan. All right, there we
Thank
go.
you. Jesus,
I'm just trying to.
disrespect.
I'm just trying to say Nicki's influential, but the point is I think this is a good thing because first of all, whatever deters anyone from going to America in the first place was
There
it's
he is.
more specifically Florida. I'm all for it, but on a more serious note, um, this this is a public health measure. I mean, not everything is about you. So yeah, this is great.
The
Yeah,
only crappy part is that anybody that wants to be mad, every country has a right to accept or deny whoever they want who's not a citizen in their country. So, the US making this decision sucks for everybody outside, but there's nothing that really anybody can do. They're their own sovereign country, you know what I mean? As far as traveling back and forth, like they keep like this whole thing started, that this wasn't supposed to be mandatory, supposed to be optional, and I get the whole safety measures that come with it and why everybody wants to. We're not going to once again, we're not going to talk about that because we are both on the same side where you have a right to choose whatever you want to do or whatever you want to not want to do. But this is slowly, as opposed to just being countries that are making this kind of one-sided, to almost now it's going to be a global thing where if you are not vaccinated or a pure blood, if you would term it, by the other video that we spoke about, then you're really not going to have a lot of things that you're able to do. There's really going to be a form of segregation. And I saw a meme, which was extreme, obviously, and it was a meme of the water fountains from the 60s. In case y'all didn't know, YouTube is not our biggest fan. They be showing our videos to some people. Sometimes they don't. Some people get notifications. Some people don't. And you know what? It's because we like to speak our opinion on this. Two guys doing a podcast. We got two very unique opinions every single time. So what we need you to do is we need you to drop a like, okay? I'm going to need you to drop a like, okay? It's going to help the algorithm, help our page get seen, help people hear our opinions, okay? Let's break the YouTube code. Drop a like right now, all right? Let's get back to the video. Late 50s, early 60s, obviously during the Jim Crow era, where they had the segregated everything. Everything was segregated. And they had the two water fountains beside each other, and one said black and one said white, and it was crossed out. And instead of black and white, it said vaccinated and unvaccinated. Because if you look at it, that is almost the world that we're going back to slowly. You don't see it.
no,
You really don't see that happening right now.
no.
To
The
where
so
one side is being treated differently than the other side. That's all I'm saying.
the world that you're describing lasted for over 400 years. Despite what people might think, I'm sure nobody's hoping for this, but despite what you might think, we're gonna get to a point where this is just where we're regular again. And it
Well,
ain't going.
I'm not talking slavery. I'm talking after slavery. I'm talking segregation, the
I
separation of black and whites. Not slavery is totally different.
no.
Just to be clear.
No, of
So that
course.
wasn't 400. That wasn't 400 years. That's all I'm
No, no,
saying.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying though is like you're talking about like segregation, like vaccinated over here, unvaccinated over here. That's not gonna it's never gonna get to that point where it's like so blatantly in your face and outrageous. When you compare it to the era that you're speaking to, I don't think it's gonna get there at all.
Okay, that's it.
Only
That's what you feel.
only because we're going to get back to a what they would call normal space. All people are trying to do is just accelerate that. It's going to get to normal at some point. And what I think is when, okay, let's take slavery out of it, like the actual slavery. Let's
Right,
talk
because that's totally different.
yeah, let's
That's
talk
not even
about when
comparable.
let's talk about
That's the
when
segregation, Jim Crow
yeah,
era. If
okay.
you want to be me to be super specific.
Yeah, let's talk about when we were air quote free. That period of time from the 40s, 50s, all the way up until I guess you'd say now.
Stop this.
That's like what? That's like what? That's like 70 years. You really think the pandemic is going to go on for 70 years? It's not.
I'll give you all of those years as exaggeration. That's fine. You could have this full
What I'm
70.
fine, whatever. From the
You're making a point though. I get what you're. I
yeah,
understand what you're saying, but
it's just not going to happen, you know?
I
It's
I
not
I
happening.
I applaud you and I commend you because you believe what you say, and you sit here and you act as if I don't also believe what I'm saying, and I really do believe what I'm saying. They've already begun the process. If you go to an airport, you'll see it for yourself. It's already begun. They've started segregating if you're vaccinated, unvaccinated. As a matter of fact, what do you think vaccine passports are? There are a separation between those who are vaccinated and unvaccinated. Now, because I chose to make a decision that may not be popular, but it is still my own decision. There's places that I already can't go within my own country, and places that I have not deemed essential by me, by the government. The government who has deemed places that can make me healthier, i.e., going to the gym, as non-essential for me, but places that are essential that I can go vaccinated, unvaccinated freely, liquor stores, dispensaries. I can go get all the drugs and alcohol I want. The segregation has already begun.
Look,
Whether or not it's going to last 70 years, I have no idea, but I can say this. Let me get this one last thing. With the Delta variant and all these other variants that they suggest may come from this, and the fact that there's no vaccine that has been proven to cure all of them and the whole family of coronavirus yet, this is not going to be done as soon as you think. I can tell you that much.
yeah, except it is. But
You can have your own opinion, man. I obviously disagree.
Hey,
Make
man.
sure that when people comment too, you point out the fact that I'm on this side, please.
Hey,
because
man.
I see you in the comments trying to push that vaccinated agenda. Stop this. Let them know I'm here, please.
Yeah, I don't care if you get vaccinated or not. That's your opinion. I don't care. Whatever.
Right.
But
right, muggle.
But to be clear, I understand the point that you're making. I just think it's a bad example because with race, where there's two fountains, or what? Because if we drink from the same fountain, you're going to become black.
No, there might be people who are vaccinated who believe that drinking from the same water fountain. This is an extreme case, but you're bringing it up. They might believe that drinking from the same fountain as somebody who's not vaccinated is not safe, so they don't want to do it anymore. The government may say that may be a transfer of body fluids, so we need to segregate that. If you can't see something like that happening, possibly, as dumb as it sounds right now, okay, cool. That's your opinion. But they've already started.
I guess I'll just say this: you should never get your information from a meme.
it's you I mean, I can't argue that direct statement, but how you just took everything I said and placed it on a meme, you can't do that, man.
Well, it's because it's
you know the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah,
bro.
I know, but it's the basis of your whole point. You should have had this conversation without bringing up the meme. You should have never.
I'm trying to paint Basquiat's. This guy's giving me memes. That's what he's doing.
You should have never mentioned the meme. It would have been a much more credible argument.
I had an idea in my mind where there were two water fountains, and what I
would have rolled with that instead of
I hate you.
Viewing public, I want to know what your thoughts are. Are we going back to the Jim Crow era vis-a-vis?
I thought you were just gonna say gym because I brought up the working. Are we going back to the gym?
Are we going back to the gym? Are we? I mean, I can, but I don't know if you can. Are we going back to that era vis-a-vis, vaccination? I mean, I don't think so. Obviously, there's already restrictions that are in place. I think those restrictions are for a reason, or maybe they're not. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm saying, man, these global things.
All I know is it's not
beginning of it
going to last forever. And if you think
not as long as your Jim Crow era
And
era
if you
of 70 years at least.
and if you think it is, well, put me on a meme. How about that then? Like, this is insane. Leave
I
it in
wish
the
we had more
comments.
people to put that on a meme for real.
I know,
'Cause
seriously.
be some great memes of you already. We've had some moments.
That'll help. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're not vaccinated, social distance, wear a mask, wash your hands. And even if you're not vaccinated, you're still welcome to my house as long as you
There he goes again, pushing that muggle agenda.
as long
Here
as
we
you
go.
as long as you act
Do your thing, bro.
accordingly.
Just like I'm here too, people. Just remember that I'm here too. Pure blood.
Deuces.
You understand?
Pure blood. That's the most nerdiest shit I've ever. Go watch Harry Potter. Go watch Harry Potter. What a nerd.
Oh,
All right,
Wingardium Levioso. Get out of here.
Who is that?
Does it? You don't have to know the spelling. It's just supposed to make you go away.
No, who is that? What is that? Is that something?
Wingardium. Yes,
from
it's
Harry Potter.
Yeah, yes, it's. I just cast a spell.
Yo, I remember that that in one of our podcasts, he's like, "Yo, I'm from the streets, yo. You guys,
don't do that.
you guys don't know this. I'm from the streets, yo. What
That's
street?
how you feel
The
it?
Harry Potter street.
Don't do that.
This guy's doing drive by.
Hey, listen.
Spell
I'll put it to you this way. I'll put it to you this way.
Where
Where I come from, we are looking for all opportunities to escape. Okay. Some people, unfortunately, choose a real life physical route, which involves crime. I chose the movies. And I kept that shit to myself.
Nigga, you chose. This guy was like Will Smith bringing home homework in the pizza boxes.
Right. I have like the Source magazine, but inside is the next Harry Potter.
Hey man, listen, stay in school. Just stay away from Harry Potter. Deuces.
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far, you have to please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000. And we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.